Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I had an original video that I wanted to upload, but I didn't like the way that I was just rambling on and on and on in that video, so I decided to remake the same topic, just presenting it much better than I did before. So welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Yes, the girl has lighting. I mean, but let's get right into it. First disclaimer, I apologize if you hear any sounds. Like, I'm sitting in my kitchen and right outside my door is the stairs. So whoever comes up the stairs and they're having a conversation, you probably hear that in the background. Second disclaimer, my fridge is having comedy hour, so it's probably going to come and feature in my video, like I don't know when, but it'll probably feature at some point. It's very annoying, but it's my fridge. It's all reliable. But yeah, so if you have not read the title, this video is going to be about why I went vegan, and also really it's going to encompass Woo! Cool. It's also going to cover how I made the decision to go vegan, right? So I'm going to start with the road to deciding to go vegan. So historically, I didn't really eat a lot of meat, especially when I started living alone, like back home in South Africa. When I started living alone, I didn't eat a lot of meat. I would eat meat if I had guests over, and that's cool. I would eat meat most of the time, meat or animal products. So I would eat mostly like meat and some animal products if I was eating out, right? It's my fridge. So I wouldn't really like eat meat as a daily thing. For me, it wasn't really a daily thing. I did not need meat every day. I do remember sometimes feeling a little guilty that I was eating meat, but I didn't really look into it. I was just like, guys, you know? And I really didn't look into it. Like, I was just like, I'm just gonna eat because I mean it's meat and it's sustenance and I need to eat and I need the protein or whatever, right? And I moved to Korea, and then we had meat everywhere for lunch. Lots of meat everywhere. And then it became a more constant feeling, like the feeling of guilt that I was eating meat. And then this one time we had lunch and there were snails in the lunch, and I'm thinking, this is like, you know, chicken livers, whatever. I'm chomping on this thing, but I'm like, why are these chicken livers a bit like chewy, you know? Asked my co-teacher, what is this? My co-teacher says, that's actually snails. And I was just like, what? Why are we eating snails? You know? But then also in that sense, I came to the realization that like I was eating this food and I was comfortable eating the food, and yes, I would feel guilty and everything. I'd have a sense of guilt and all that, but I also didn't know what was in like some of my food. I didn't know what was in some of the, like in this case, that little salad that had the snails in it. I didn't know those were snails. You know, what else don't I know about? So that was like one of those things where it was like, I don't like this. I don't like the idea that I'm eating stuff that I'm not sure of. Like, I'm not 100% sure what's actually going into my food and what's actually going to my body, rather, you know? And then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna let me go plant-based. You know, let me start off there. Let me just go plant-based. As I was doing my research for going plant-based, I of course bumped into research for going vegan. And then, just like every other vegan, not every other, but like just like a lot of other vegans that are vegan for the animals, you jump into investigation videos and you see the things that happen in slaughterhouses. You know, while you're eating your meat and you're eating your food, you don't think about, I think you know, but you don't think about it. Like, you don't actually, and you being me too, I definitely didn't think about these things. I was just like eating and chomping in my food, you know? But then the videos force you to look at what's actually happening to the animals that we are eating, the animals that we are buying, the food that we're eating, what goes into it. And wow. Wow. I saw that and I was just like, I don't want to contribute to those practices. I don't want to participate in the pain and horror that happens in slaughterhouses, that happens to animals. I do love animals. And it really brought to my attention how much of a hypocrite I was being also, because there's animals that you love and animals that you definitely never eat. But then there's animals that you definitely eat. What's the difference? You know? So it forced me to ask a lot of questions. It forced me to do a lot of introspection. And if you haven't noticed and you haven't caught up yet, yes, I am vegan for the animals. I have decided to go vegan for the animals. I choose not to wear like animal products. I choose not to eat animal products or animals. So that is my reason why I decided to go vegan. With that came the whole thing of like health for me and the planet. So yeah, the main reason for me going vegan is for the animals, but with that came the health aspect. So I think I was relatively a healthy person, you know, but going vegan really was nice. It really is nice, you know, for me personally, because I really do enjoy eating fruit, vegetables, plant-based foods. Pasta is plant-based, rice is plant-based, you know. Another reason would be that, well, vegan food is actually quite delicious. First, going into this journey for myself was pretty hectic because I was worried, like anyone else who actually comes and asks me like, what do you eat? I was worried, like, what would I eat? And I actually did the research, and wow, guys, the food is banging, like banging. So yeah, guys, that has been my reason why I went vegan, mostly for the animals. This also contributes and leaks into my health, which is great, you know. And that's also not to say that veganism is an all cure answer to everything or whatever. No, I'm just healthier. I just feel like I've got more energy. I have had a lot of people telling me that I'm glowing, so I feel much better. I actually am experiencing a much better relationship with my food, because now I know what goes into it. I know I cook my food, so I know exactly what I'm putting into it. I eat my lunch, like I make my own lunch, so I don't eat lunch at school. So I know exactly who makes my food, how they make my food, and what is in my food, you know, like what they put in my food. So yeah, guys, that was my reason for going vegan. Thank you so much for sticking around. Yeah, I hope you guys have like a better understanding of why I went vegan, especially as an African person, you know. I will, once this video has been uploaded, I will put up a like, not a suggestion box, but like one of those Instagram boxes for any questions that anyone has. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, please put your questions down below, and I'll answer them in the next vegan video. Just so we're clear, my channel is not turning into a vegan channel. It is still a channel that encompasses living life in Korea. Now it includes my journey into veganism, and also it includes a lot of things about teaching and all that stuff. But I would really like to add more vegan content, because I believe that that is a part of who I am. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, put them down below in the box, and I will also add a question box on Instagram. So yeah.